Welcome to Matucci's at Home, Cooking with Corey. This week we're going to be doing a special edition with our Matucci's Italian sausage that you can find at most Albertsons locations across the state. We're going to be doing an Italian sausage stuffing for Thanksgiving. You could either do this on the side in a pan like I'm going to do it, or you can stuff it in your turkey. Just make sure if you do put in the turkey, you want to get it to 165 degrees. All right, first thing we're going to do is get a large saute pan. You need it on medium-high heat. We've got just enough oil to cover the bottom, and I'm going to add about 6 tablespoons of butter. Get that melting. And now we're going to start adding in our Italian sausage. You can break this up as much as you like. You can leave it chunky. I prefer to leave it a little bigger pieces, so I'm just going to rip off little chunks. And if I need to, I can break it up a little bit more. But it's always good to not pulverize it right away, because then you're just going to end up with little itty bitty pieces, and that's never good unless that's the way you like it. Yeah, this is going to take probably about 5 minutes. We're going to brown it. Get a nice little caramelization on the bottom of the pan. It's been about 5 minutes. You can see again that nice golden color on it, and some of that nice color on the bottom. Now we're going to add our onions. And this is approximately 2 onions diced up. And get that going. And we're going to add our celery now. Just going to sweat those for about 1.5 minutes just to soften them up. All right, the celery and onion is sweated out, nice and tender. I'm going to add a few cracks of black pepper, say about a ½ tablespoon. You can add more if you like. And about a ½ tablespoon of sea salt. And mix that up. You can see and notice too, I left nice big chunks, some of them a little bit smaller. Like I said before, you can break it up more or leave it bigger, it's just a preference. I'm gonna add fresh sage. That nice and mixed in. You can smell all that aroma. The sage coming out is so beautiful. All right. At this point, I'm going to turn it all the way up to a high heat. I've got 3 cups of chicken stock that we're going to add to this. And we're going to bring it to a simmer for about 4 minutes. And then we're going to turn off the heat, and we'll be ready to mix it with our other ingredients. All right, while our Italian sausage is simmering, I'm going to take 2 eggs in a large mixing bowl. We're going to whisk this together real quick. All right, we got a whisk. Now we're going to add our parsley. And I have 16 cups of stale bread, adding to the mix. And now I'm going to take our sausage mix, pour it over top. Look how beautiful that looks. It smells so good. Now we're going to get some gloves on, or you can take a spoon or even tongs and get a nice mix. And I do have our baking dish. I've already coated it in a nice coating of butter so it doesn't stick to it. Then we're going to put it in the oven covered for about 20 minutes, and then we're going to uncover it for 20-30 more minutes to get it nice and crisp on top. All right, so after 20 minutes, took off the cover, put it back in with a little bit of butter on top, probably about 2 tablespoons. And then this is about 20 more minutes. If you want it darker, you could definitely go a little bit darker, another 10-15 minutes. Or if you think this is brown enough, nice and crispy for you, then definitely go tempt it out. We're at 165, but you still could get it a little bit more crispy. Happy Thanksgiving and enjoy.